Hey everybody, GodofKnockers here. Welcome to another episode. It's good to see you. Glad you're returning and enjoying these things. It's great making these. It really is. This time we're doing a review, a fantastic review of a movie that came out in 2006 called Death from Beyond. It's a simple film. It was written by James Panetta, and it is a short film, for one. It's around 57 minutes, released by Burning Moon Pictures. Now, here's the thing about this movie. It was made in 2004, filmed over several days, and wasn't released until August 15, 2006, and then after that, it was finally available on disc November 4th, 2008, and you can catch it on specific streaming platforms like YouTube and, Amazon, and I think, Netflix. You can still catch it on Netflix, so that's a thing. This movie stars someone that we know, very familiar. She's gamer, streamer, geek, and all-around hot MILF, Trisha Hirschberger. Before we go any further, yes, I did call her a hot MILF. No, I do not want to fuck her. No, I'm not that type of guy, and I'm not going to be like, being all, as they say nowadays, thirsty, okay? I'm just making an observation. I'm pretty sure there are a lot of people thinking that. I'm pretty sure she thinks that when she steps out of the shower and looks at herself naked in the mirror and says, damn, I'm a hot MILF. Okay? I don't know how it works, but that's the thing I said. Don't come complaining to me. I don't want to hear it, okay? No. So anyway, the story in of itself is about a young film crew that sets out to shoot their low-budget porn film in the apartment of a girl who has been possessed by the Egyptian demon princess Nefertiti, and soon discovers their overpowering sexual urges luring them into the lusty spell of the demon. Yes. This is one hell of a thing. Oh, and the movie is not rated, but it's also in the horror genre. Wow. So, let's just start out with the opening scene, shall we? In the opening scene, it mainly starts with Trisha's character coming downstairs. This is before she becomes the demon, and she's human and she's kind of like in a trance, and she's holding on to this strange-looking pendant, which is, I guess, in a sense, directing her to do stuff. So she heads out, and I think what's into the kitchen. Starts to take off her clothes. Sorry, fellas and ladies, if possible. There is no nudity from Trisha at all in this, so use your imagination. And she decides to put on some new garb, as it were, which makes her look like she would take third place in an anything but clothes party. The reason I say third is because she's clearly wearing a bra. That's clothing, so you know. And she kind of looks like a cross between some kind of a Indian princess, or maybe some kind of, I don't know how to describe it, but it's just really, really weird. It's really weird, the outfit. Not bad, mind you, but still weird nonetheless. So anyway, after dressing up in this outfit, the next thing that the pendant is instructing her to do is to have herself killed. So she puts up some rope on a door frame, which, that's one hell of a door frame, if it can hold. I mean, come on. She manages to tie her own hands together behind her back, and then death. She hangs herself. The pendant, which falls to the ground, magically disappears, and then the movie just kicks in. The opening credits begin, and it's about, maybe 2.5 minutes of some very interesting CGI. That Maze 3D screensaver that they had back in, Windows XP and shit? It's kind of like that, but not like that. That's what it reminds me of. And of course, there's this nice ancient music playing in the background, and it looks all Egyptian stylish and shit, and it's a thing. And it goes there. It just goes there. It's like you're traveling through a pyramid, going through a complex maze, and then finally there's this little marquee that you see of, I think it's Raw or something, and then it just fades out and goes to the movie. The movie basically starts out with James Panetta. He's at the now dead archaeologist's place, and is going through the process of getting everything ready and waiting for people to show up. His partner calls in and says that the girls are going to be there shortly, and he basically is upset that he has to resort to this to making money, which is making a porn movie. You know, we all got to start somewhere. I'm not going to judge the guy, you know. He shouldn't be too hard on himself. So anyway, everyone starts to slowly saunter in, and they show up, and there's that one guy with the camera. It's one hell of a thing. It really is. And after everyone shows up, you know, some of them are sorting stuff around, and they're going through some of the archaeologist journals. They talk about some kind of curse, and there's a pendant, and talking about the demon priestess thing and all that shit. And in between this, there's mostly people sleeping around and having the sex, except for this one girl, who you can tell is clearly the virgin and probably the hero of this whole film, because she isn't sleeping with anyone, but she is reading a lot of books. Because that's what you do when you're going to shoot a porn movie. You bring some books to read, some history books, some geek books. Yeah, you know, you can tell she's just there for the learning and not for the fucking. And it's from here it just carries on and it goes through the motions. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but I can tell you right off the bat there are a lot of choice scenes in this film that will make you laugh. I mean, it's the basic of the basic here. It is just, yeah. This movie was made on the budget of $1,000, estimated according to IMDb, so you really, really can't expect much here. But one thing I will tell you, the CGI is a hell of a lot better than what you would find in Birdemic. That's another movie I gotta review, by the way. Holy shit. But anyway, getting back to this one, where after looking at this film, the acting is just, you can't even put it on any particular level. It's like they're trying, but not. The only one that acts really well is Trisha herself. It's like that's the one character that you can remember. The special effects and the sound effects, I swear so much stock music and audio got used in this. It's a thing that's just there, you know? And I just, there's this one scene, I will mention this. I won't say when it happens, but after one of the couples has sex, the demon shows up and kills the girl and, you know, dumps her body off on the side of the bed. And the guy comes back after going to the bathroom, and he's like, "Hey, do you want to go again? Do you want to go again? Come on, baby." And then he looks over on the side of the bed and sees that the woman that he was having sex with is dead. And he's wondering who's in this bed. And of course, it's the demon. And it's the cheesiest quote I have ever heard. It's the cheesiest line ever. You know, she starts to laugh and says, and I quote, "Am I not pleasing?" Just, I mean, it just sounds so fucking silly. It's incredibly silly. It's the silliest shit ever. And then she suddenly gets up and just slices his throat open, and you know, there's no blood that you can see, but it's so campy how it looks. And the man doesn't look like he's like, "Oh God, I just had my throat slit." No, he looks like, "Oh God, I just walked in on my parents fucking and I don't know what to do." That's the type of face that he has. And it makes me laugh every single time I have seen this film. And I have seen it a lot. Okay, I have seen this film quite a number of times. I lost count after around, 15? You know? It's hilarious, that one scene. And I'm not going to give you any more than that, because if I give you the spoilers and stuff and I tell you what happens or what goes on, you're not going to watch it. And I do want you to watch this film. Why? Because it actually is that good. That's the final verdict of it. I know that this movie is cheesy, it's campy, the lines are terrible, the special effects, that's a thing. And it really was shot in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. This is an actual apartment, you know, that was that this movie was shot in. I can see why it only took several days on a budget of $1,000. And it's just perfect for days like these. You know, in this world where everybody can get offended at the drop of a dime, where everyone's always on and edgy and waiting for the next big quote-unquote controversial thing to happen so they can pounce all over it like a bunch of ravenous wolves on a piece of meat, you need something to just turn your fucking brain off. And this movie, Death from Beyond, is one of those movies. It's definitely this film. And it's also really cool to watch Trisha Hirschberger when she started out. I mean, look where she is right now, in this very instant. She's streaming on Twitch, she's married, she's got a great kid, she's got a great life. She's come a long way, and she's just doing awesome right now. And it's amazing from where she was and where she is now, the transition from that over the years. It's really impressive to see where she started. You know, imagine if she did not do this type of stuff. Imagine if she just wasn't here at all to do any of that. We would have never known her. Probably maybe later on down the road. Who knows what could have happened. So that's really cool to see where she started out. So if you are having like a really shitty day where everyone's just being all social justice and everyone's being all uber sensitive and anything can mean anything nowadays and misinterpreting this and misinterpreting that, please, by all means, watch this film. Turn your mind off. Alright? It's like if the Real Housewives of insert city here is not on, and you have no other interest in other reality TV shows like The Bachelorette or The Bachelor, or, you know, basically Fuck Quest is what I'm calling it nowadays, watch this film. It's short, yes, but it's a good way of shutting your brain off. Just kicking back and just taking it for what it is. Don't try to analyze it. Don't try to be like, oh, this thing is crap, it's terrible, what am I doing with it? No. Just kick back, grab some popcorn, be in those lazy PJs, you know, maybe don't wear pants at all. I don't know how you roll. And just have a moment of it. Just have a laugh. This movie is strongly recommended for people who want to turn their brain off after a busy day. It is not recommended for people who want to be, quote, always on and don't know how to calm the fuck down and just relax for a few moments. And with that, that concludes the end of yet another review. This is my second review. I did it. I hope you enjoyed this. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe to the video that you're watching on YouTube. If you're watching us on Twitch, feel free to drop in a comment. I know I haven't been uploading a lot of videos to YouTube and Twitch because I'm trying to figure out this encoding problem that I'm having. But you can listen to this on the podcast, which you probably are anyways, on Spotify and iTunes and Anchor FM/GodofKnockers. And finally, to Trisha Hirschberger herself, if you are listening to this, which I'm pretty sure you are because I tweeted the links of this review to you as this was finally uploaded and released, because, you know, I want you to enjoy it just as much as everyone else. I hope you are not offended by the heart MILF remark. I meant no disrespect. Please do not find out where I live and kick my ass. Just be chill, be cool, and I'm happy for everything that you're doing, and I wish you nothing but the best, and I hope that your successes just continue to thrive and grow. Alright, so take care. You guys, thank you very much. I will see you next time. I was GodofKnockers, and it was real nice doing this review for you. Laters! Put your hands up,